खलीफा के हम हैं खलीफा हमारा, वो दिल है हमारा आका हमारा, हमारा हमारा खलीफा हमारा, वो दिल है हमारा आका हमारा, वो दिल है हमारा आका हमारा.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to This Week with Huzoor. Earlier this week, a special video message delivered by Hadrat Khalifatul Masih Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz was played at the International Ministerial Conference of Freedom of Religion or Belief 2022. We are delighted to play the message in full now for our viewers.
On Tuesday, 5th of July, a special video message recorded by Hazrat Amirul Mumineen, may Allah be his helper, was played at the opening plenary session of the International Ministerial Conference on Freedom of Religion or Belief 2022, held at the Queen Elizabeth II Centre in London. The conference was aimed at urging increased global action on freedom of religion and belief, and brought together governments, parliamentarians, faith representatives, and civil society. The opening session also included messages from His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and the British Prime Minister, amongst other dignitaries and faith leaders. During his message, Huzoor outlined the Quranic teachings on freedom of religion and called attention towards the importance of people recognizing their Creator in bringing about true, lasting peace.
Now we have another video message, this time from His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmed, head of the worldwide Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Let's hear His Holiness's message.
In the name of Allah, the gracious, ever merciful, I am very pleased to learn that the International Ministerial Conference on Freedom of Religion or Belief 2022 is commencing today, in order to promote and protect the fundamental principles of freedom of religion and belief. As per the theme of this inaugural session, it is certainly the case that freedom of religion and belief are core human rights that must be preserved and protected for everyone and everywhere. Though we are living in an increasingly secularized world in which people are moving away from religion, many millions of people around the world continue to adhere to religious values, and it is essential that they are able to live their lives according to their beliefs and convictions. Thus, as the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, I sincerely commend and appreciate the fact that you are holding this conference to defend religious freedom globally. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community has itself been the victim of grave religious persecution to the extent that obnoxious laws have been enacted against us, preventing our members from professing and practicing their basic religious beliefs. Over a period of many decades, Ahmadiyya Muslims have been mercilessly targeted only because of their religious beliefs, and many have lost their lives as a result of utterly inhumane and barbaric attacks by religious extremists. However, we have never and will never respond to such hatred and cruelty in a like fashion. Rather, our response will always be one of love and peace. Based on the teachings of Islam, we say to Muslims and non-Muslims alike that all people must always be free to profess and practice their peacefully held religious beliefs. Indeed, Allah the Almighty has enshrined freedom of belief and freedom of conscience to such an extent that the Holy Quran states that permission to the use force is only permitted in response to those who seek to eliminate religion from the world. In fact, the Holy Quran categorically states that if one does not respond forcefully to those who seek to destroy religion, then no church, synagogue, temple, mosque, or any place of worship where the name of God is recited will remain safe. Hence, the Holy Quran has made it the religious duty of Muslims to protect the rights of people of all faiths and made freedom of belief a cornerstone of our religion. Furthermore, it is the duty of the major powers, governments, and international bodies to use whatever means they have to protect the rights of minorities and to enshrine that all people are able to live freely according to their beliefs. In light of this, I am confident that those nations, leaders, and organizations participating in this auspicious conference will sincerely strive to ensure that irrespective of caste, creed, or color, people in all countries are able to openly profess and practice their beliefs without any fear. At the same time, as a religious person, it is my heartfelt belief that true freedom and lasting peace in the world is not possible until mankind comes to recognize his Creator, fulfills his rights, and acts upon his commandments. Whether religiously inclined or not, we must recognize that there is one God who is the Creator and in whose hand lies all creation. And so it is our duty to fulfill his rights and that of all mankind. May Allah the Almighty enable for true religious freedom and harmony to prevail and for all communities and people across the world to live their lives freely according to their beliefs. Finally, I offer my best wishes to you all for the rest of this conference and pray that it comes to fulfill its true objectives to protect and preserve the principles of freedom of religion or belief throughout the world. Amen. Thank you very much.
On Thursday, the 7th of July, two Indonesian guests had the honor of meeting Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasrihil Aziz. Huzoor met with Ahmed Taufan Damanik, who is chairman of National Commission on Human Rights, and also with Muhammad Isnur, who is chairman of the Indonesian Legal Aid Foundation. During the meeting, Huzoor gave detailed guidance about the teachings of Islam and how Islam is a religion of peace. Huzoor emphasized that freedom of religion is a cornerstone of Islam's teachings. Huzoor also appreciated the efforts of the two people for working towards establishing the rights of minorities, including the rights of Ahmadi Muslims.
We are really honored to meet with him and have some message also on how religion can contribute to make a peace in the world. I'm really happy because this is the first time for me to meet with him, to meet with very nice persons and very peaceful also. I got some very good feeling when we welcome by Holiness in his office. And of course, we hope that the condition of Ahmadi Jamaah Indonesia getting better. And we ask also pray and bless from Holiness to Indonesian nation and Indonesian people. The very strong message from the Holiness is Islam is peace, and as a Muslim from every sect, we should fight for the peace, for not only in our country but in the world. That's a strong message that we got from Holiness.
It's an honor. I'm very happy, very blessing, can visit here and also met with Holiness Huzoor. When we are arrived here and we are pray together, Asar together. Huzoor as led Asar pray, and we get the Jamaah Asar with him. It's very blessing, eating moment. It's not yet before for me. And after Asar pray, the Huzoor received us and met with us. With Huzoor also we discuss about the message of Islam. Huzoor giving the attention. Islam is a peace religion. No coercion there, no persecution there.
We now end with our final segment, the Friday Sermon Summary.
In today's Friday sermon, Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, continued his series of sermons on Hazrat Abu Bakr Radhiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu. Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, mentioned how Hazrat Abu Bakr Radhiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu forgave certain apostates who had reverted to Islam, and how through this forgiveness, these individuals became a means of support for the Muslims.
ان لوگوں کی معافی کا ذکر کرتے ہوئے حضرت ابو بکر کے متعلق ایک اور سیرت نگار نے لکھا ہے کہ ابو بکر بڑے دور اندیش، گہری بصیرت کے مالک اور انجام کار پر نگاہ رکھتے تھے۔ جہاں سختی کی ضرورت ہوتی سختی کرتے، جہاں عفو و درگزر کی ضرورت ہوتی عفو اور درگزر سے کام لیتے۔ آپ قبائل کے بکھرے ہوئے لوگوں کو اسلام کے پرچم تلے جمع کرنے کے حریص اور شوقین تھے۔ آپ کی حکیمانہ سیاست یہ تھی کہ مخالف زعمائے قبائل کو حق کی طرف لوٹ آنے کے بعد درگزر کر دیا جائے۔ جس وقت آپ نے یمن کے مرتد قبائل کو تابع کیا، انہیں اسلامی سلطنت کے سطوت و غلبے اور مسلمانوں کی عزت و فتح مندی کی قوت اور ان کی عظیمت کی پیش قدمی کا مشاہدہ کرایا تو قبائل نے اعتراف کر لیا اور اسلامی حکومت کے تابع ہو گئے اور خلیفہ رسول کی اطاعت قبول کر لی۔ ابو بکر نے یہ مناسب سمجھا کہ ان زعمائے قبائل کے ساتھ تالیف کی جائے اور سختی کے بجائے نرمی اور رفق کا برتاؤ کیا جائے۔ چنانچہ ان سے سزائیں اٹھا لیں، ان سے نرم گفتگو کی اور قبائل کے اندر ان کے نفوذ و اثر کو اسلام اور مسلمانوں کی بھلائی کے لیے استعمال کیا۔ آپ نے ان کی لغزشوں کو معاف کیا، ان کے ساتھ حسن سلوک سے پیش آئے۔ قیس بن عبد یغوث اور عمر بن مادی کرب کے ساتھ یہی برتاؤ کیا۔ یہ دونوں عرب کے بہادروں اور عقل مندوں میں سے تھے۔ ان کو ضائع کرنا ابو بکر کو اچھا نہ لگا۔ آپ نے اس بات کی کوشش کی کہ انہیں اسلام کے لیے خالص کر لیں اور اسلام اور استعداد کے درمیان تردد سے ان کو نکال باہر کریں۔ ابو بکر نے عمر بن مادی کرب کو رہا کر دیا۔ پھر اس دن کے بعد عمر کبھی مرتد نہ ہوا بلکہ اسلام قبول کیا اور اچھی طرح مسلم بن کر زندگی گزاری۔ اللہ نے اس کی مدد کی اور اس نے اسلامی فتوحات میں اہم کردار ادا کیا۔ قیس بھی اپنے کیے پر نادم ہوا، ابو بکر نے اسے بھی معاف کر دیا۔ عرب کے ان دونوں سورماؤں کو معاف کر دینے سے بڑے دور رس اثرات مرتب ہوئے۔ ابو بکر نے اس طرح ان لوگوں کے دلوں کو جوڑا جو ارتداد کے بعد خوف یا لالچ میں اسلام کی طرف واپس ہوئے، اور آپ نے اشعث بن قیس کو معاف کر دیا۔ اس طرح صدیق رضی اللہ عنہ نے ان کے دلوں کو اسیر کیا اور ان کے دلوں کے مالک بن بیٹھے، اور مستقبل میں یہ لوگ اسلام کی نصرت اور مسلمانوں کی قوت کا ذریعہ بنے۔